Everybody, D here, and this is your... Used to be Weekly Buzz. I don't know what's been going on, but I have a Weekly Buzz. Just bear with me, okay? I haven't had any sleep lately, all right? So give me a break. One break coming up! Sorry, we got a really good friend here, Chris Lippe from Standard Process. And we were just talking before, you know, going on. And I'm really excited Standard Process... See, I told you. Standard Process, 2 breaks, is stepping up to the plate and helping us out with CalJam. And give me your feedback on that. You just told me one of the reasons why, and I want you to tell all those people in our viewing audience out in CalJam land.
Yeah, I think you know, from a chiropractic philosophical standpoint, you kind of stuck your neck out there on the line, and
a few other extremities too.
But you know, you're waking people up, and we need to do that, whether it be on a nutrition angle, chiropractic angle. You know, we feel that the belief really is that if you're properly fed and you're free of nerve interference, that's wellness. And so that's why we kind of want to be partnered. We're proud of what you're doing, and we're proud to be involved.
Really?
Absolutely, man.
Because you're kind of conservative. I was a little...
this thing on your chin.
Well, that's kind of... I won't be there, don't worry. I'll diet for you guys, okay? You know, I was kind of concerned that you guys were a little too conservative for me at first, you know, because you guys always wear the, you know, the suits and stuff. You know, this is a rock and roll gig. I told Charlie you better dress up in his chopper wear, because I know he's a chopper guy, right? Or a Harley guy, right? He even named one of his kids Charlie Daniels or something, or Chuck, what was it? Jack Daniels.
Jack Daniels.
Okay, so yeah, so that's kind of, you know, you have to be a little bit off to do, not off, but you know what I'm saying. Right is what I'm saying. Normal people are, you know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I've always been into nutrition. In fact, nutrition's what really got me into chiropractic. And, you know, I don't take a lot of nutrition, but I do take the calamari oil. I pour that in my smoothies. I do the pro-symbiotics. What else do you think people need other than that, unless they're having some major issues?
Well, I think it really kind of starts out with some basic, you know, lifestyle. You've got to eat. It's not just about supplementation. You've got to eat right. You know, kale salads.
Yeah, fang.
Absolutely, man. Kale salads, not the, you know, McNugget stuff.
You mean McToilet is what I call it.
Yeah,
don't be glorifying anything around here.
You've got to stay away from processed foods. Eating food as close as you can to the ground that's coming out of the ground, that's, you know, kind of what we want you to do. On a supplementation side, you know, probiotics I think are really important.
Yeah.
You know, your oils, calamari is great for you.
Yeah.
Catalin, kind of our multivitamin type product, you know, great for everyone to be taking every day, kids as well. So there's some basic things that you can do there with that, but you know,
other than that, what do you think people need? I mean, to me, I can't see. I mean, maybe D, vitamin D, but I mean, I'm in the sun all the time.
That's because we're here in Southern California.
Yeah, I know.
Got a little burn yesterday.
Okay, so you got a good D supplement too. Now we were also talking about congruency with different vitamins, and I actually learned something. You know, I mean, I'm always learning things. Right? I'm learning that sometimes I do too much, but that's a whole other issue. But as far as your nutrition that you provide is all whole food nutrition, and I mean, I knew that to begin with, but I didn't realize that the other companies had so many synthetics.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I don't want to get into talking about other companies.
No. I'm just here. I mean, I want people to be, if you're going to walk your talk, and you know, people have called me on this before, and I'm starting to see the light on what you're talking about.
Well, I mean, it kind of goes back to, you know, if we look at the philosophy of chiropractic, the definition of chiropractic, science, philosophy, and art of all things natural. So we want as much natural in that as we can get. You're adjusting with your hands. Right. You know, that's natural. You're providing that nerve supply. On our side, we're providing the food. Right. You know, and so on our farms in Wisconsin, you know, we're growing beets and kale and Brussels sprouts. A lot of those things that people don't eat, so we put it into a supplement as a whole food concentrate, and then let that be part of that, you know, nourishment of your day. Right. Simple process.
And most of that's organic on your farms too, right?
Yeah, organic is, our farm is organic. It's MOSA organic.
And you guys kick butt on the non-organic farmers. Is that how you say non-organic?
Yeah, your commercial.
Your commercial fertilizer, spray crap on everything, kill it, put pesticides.
That's not, you know, that's not what we want to do.
No, of course not. I mean, because that would not be all things natural. That would not be in universal order with, you know, the way God intended things.
Got it.
Now, we've got Michael Dobbins up this year on the stage, and you know, I've never heard him speak, and I've never ever. But you promised me. You promised me he's going to deliver.
This one's on me.
Is it? So what angles do you think he's going to take, other than you said he's got a lot of colon health jokes? Didn't you?
Yeah, he's got. He'll pull a lot out. not just out of that end.
Okay, good.
Out of the front end too.
Okay.
Michael is a very witty guy.
Yeah.
He's a fun guy. I think he'll bring a good message. He and I chatted a little bit yesterday about the presentation, and we're going to have some nice, strong philosophical points that he's going to talk about, things that he's researched and found. So it should be fun and kind of right. I think you'll be sitting there applauding.
Good. And laughing. You told me he was funny.
Dude, the guy is funny.
He's kind of different. He's kind of funny looking.
So this is my third
Isn't
year.
he?
Yeah, but his beard, shaved it off.
Oh, he did. So he looks, doesn't look like, he kind of looked like a hippie, sort of, in a way.
Yeah, he's up, in the Bay Area.
Yeah.
That's what it goes.
Okay, the Bay Area. Then that's telling me even more. Okay. All right, anything else you want to share with anybody out there? You got to go by and see the standard process booth. We want all the vendors at our event. I mean, number one, I want to, before we close this, I'm almost going to cry right now. I mean, this thing is, CalJam has exploded this year, and it's only because of all you people. I mean, I love the sponsors. I love the exhibitors, and I want you to go say hi to all of them and tell them Billy D sent you, and I'm going to remind you at the gig. But they're heaven sent, because without the money from these things, this event could never happen. But the thing I want to thank is most of you for helping support the whole mission of what we're trying to do with CalJam, to put chiropractic on the map and to change the health of this country, to change the health of the world, really, and get people to open their eyes to the reality of what's going on, because we live in such a dumbed down, sick, and destroyed planet that if we don't start doing some things soon, your kids and their grandkids aren't going to have anywhere to live. And that's just the harsh reality of what we're up against. And I just want to, and like I posted today, that chiropractic's heaven sent. You are all heaven sent for showing up. Standard Process is heaven sent. I love them to death, and I can't wait for Charlie to be there this year and see what we're doing. And you know what? I just want to say that I love you all, and I couldn't do this without your support. And I can't wait to hang out and party with y'all on March 22nd, 23rd, Costa Mesa, California. California Jam, number 6. Rock and roll. Will they let you do that standard process?
Of course.
Okay.
I know you said we're conservative. That's just the Midwest thing.
Is it? It's hook 'em horns, right?
You got it.
All right, rock and roll.